Where are we swimming to now?
Now we're going to swim over to the west side of the lake where that goddess has the cave behind the waterfall. There's a chicken stone in there. That's where we want to go next. So swim, swim, swim. Off to the left. I see a big rock cliff on the one side on the left. We're going to aim for that. Yeah. So pretty. I love the way the water looks in this game. It's so awesome. Alt tab over to Twitch, see what's happening. This is intense chicken combat. The silliness and wholesomeness of this is so very appealing. Yes, chicken play is very wholesome gaming. I love chicken play. And I mean, it has its challenges. I mean, yeah, you're level 1, you have no weapons, you have no armor, you have no combat skills, and your mission is to just not die, basically. So it's all pretty wholesome. But the teamwork of having chicken tenders with you is awesome. I am all for lobbying the devs to do something to incentivize chicken tenders and reward them for their dedication. Like anyone who does this job, being a chicken tender on a free range chicken run, that is an act of selfless devotion to others that deserves all our respect and kudos and whatnot. And there should be something in the game. There should be a title at least or something for these dedicated players who protect chickens for 6 hours for nothing but the loot from the mobs they slay. You know, it just doesn't feel like enough reward. But um, you do get everyone on Twitch and who watches the YouTube channel to see Oggendok is a hero of chickens, a protector of poultry, and we love Oggendok. We love our chicken tenders. They're awesome people. Because it's just, yeah, I've been told there are people who have successfully soloed the free range run. I don't know if that involved standing around waiting for people to go into the areas where there's a lot of mobs, or just mashing your Possum Impersonation while running through it and taking your chances. Not quite sure, but okay, let me look at the map and make sure I'm aiming in the right direction now. Oh, this is a part where you can't really see where you're going until you get around the corner. I gotta see, which island am I aiming for? I think we have to go sort of, maybe it's over this way. This way? We'll see. There's the island with all the salamanders on it, and there's a little island off to the side. Might be over that way that we need to head. Yeah, I think it might be that way. Because when I pop open the map, zoom to map, it's still showing me the local map for Innuminous instead of the bigger map that shows the whole lake. Oh, okay, so when I pop open the thing with the whole lake, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over there. Okay, so. Here we go. Swim, swim, swim. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Maybe oh my god, a giant chicken mount? That would be awesome. Yes, we need more rewards for chicken play. First, they need to add more quests for chicken runs. We need more quests and more awesome titles for chicken runs. So there should be a chicken run that goes in the back way into Moria, runs to the Chamber of the Crossroads, falls down the well, and gets well done as a title. So that should be a thing. And of course, there's Mount Doom. You should be able to run to Mount Doom as a chicken, and maybe walked into Mordor instead of walked into Mordor would be the title for that. Just a suggestion, not mine. These are ideas that have come from other experienced chicken players. Oh, I see where we're going now. It's right over this way. I'm aiming in the right direction now. I see a mossy rock in the distance. That's at the opening to that little cove. Blue Lou says, I was able to talk to the animals on Bree and dodge the mobs in the forest, but close quarters chickening would be tough. Yes, yes. It was in Chetwood Forest I nearly got devoured on my main 5 hours into the 6-hour free range run a few days ago. A wolf latched onto me and started chasing me, and I just mashed that Possum Impersonation in time. Esmerance, first time chatter. Hi, hi. Welcome. Welcome to our free range chicken run. We're just swimming across Lake Evandim right now, heading for another chicken stone. And I was able to get my printer working. It had been dodgy lately. I got my printer working, so I have a printed list of the places we have to go, which means I don't have to use Alt-Tab to tab out to the list of my route of where we need to go on this chicken run. So this is the same route, which I pulled off of the Sanson's Farm Discord server. So there's other players, and it was on Landreval where this group of chicken players has a month of the chicken every August. And it was last August that Cryspea got crosser of roads with a whole flock of other chickens. During their month of the chicken, I forget the name of the kin, but there's a bunch of people that do a chicken month. And so they had escorts all over for all the chicken runs. And they did all the chicken runs in the month of August, all the big chicken runs. So it was lots of fun. So Amaranth, welcome. Welcome to our channel. Notice our flock. We've got a lovely big flock here. We've got crispy chicken. We've got drumstick chicken. We've got Vethlo and Ilor and Esesmira and Mertensia. We've got quite a nice flock here today. Good sized flock. Oh look, it's Floyd and DeWitt. See these guys? These guys are a deed. I don't think chickens could get the deed, but if if our hunter escort has never met them here, there's a deed for that. And if you're high enough level, there's a treasure cache on this island and no mobs. So have you, Augendoc, have you got the treasure cache from this island yet?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well, it should be over here somewhere. Where's the treasure cache? We'll give you something here. I'm sure there's a treasure cache here somewhere. Where could it be? This is the island, isn't it?
I found it. It's
Did you find it?
where I am.
You found the yay! Treasure for our chicken tender. Yay. Okay. Where's Cormad? Why is he not following me now? I better tab over and find him. Oh, he just didn't get out of the water. Let me have him run over to where the chickens are and join up again. Okay, Cormad is back. He gets stuck on a steep bank that he couldn't climb over. Okay, off we go. I think that's the same island where there's a sand castle that's part of the anniversary scavenger hunt quests, just so y'all know. Yeah, it was so frustrating when you're questing around these lower level areas, like in the 30s or whatnot, and you come across a treasure cache, and it's like, oh, I want that. Why can't it? And it says you must be level 90, 95 or something. And it's so frustrating. It's like, oh, I'm going to come back here later. So then you come back later to do the treasure hunt. And you see these poor struggling players that are on level for the area, fighting mobs. Send an arrow and knock down their mob for them. So just because. Be kindness. One thing about these the treasure caches, some of them offer really decent gear. Like I had a tune that was level 130 something, going through Mirkwood collecting these caches and getting really decent jewelry and armor. So that's the thing. Some of them, but not every area is like that. A lot of them, you open the treasure cache and you get like, oh, a jade gemstone that's worth like 20 silver. And it's like, really? That's it? It's like, that was disappointing. I like the Mirkwood treasure caches because they've got decent stuff in them. I'm not sure how high the levels go in that. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go.
The ring it gave me is a higher item level than the one I have, but it gives me stats for will, so it's
Yeah,
not really useful.
yeah. Okay, so you're going to lose your follow when you go through the portal into the cave. So if you're on follow, you will have to actually move your tune to get them into the cave. And Cormac can just wait outside. Hey. Here we go. Whee! Swimming and flapping. Okay then. There's a chicken stone. Dead ahead here. Just on the right. Run across that chicken stone. Yay, we did it. Alrighty then. There she is. We greeted her. Now we can run away. Whee!
Part of me wishes the NPCs would be like, what's the deal with all these chickens?
Yeah, I know. That would be cool. That's another suggestion for the developers. Add some dialogue for the NPCs. Chicken specific dialogue, because it's like the Bounders in the Shire. When they know you, they'll say your name and stuff. You know. They should be able to detect a chicken and have chicken greetings. Of course, that would be lore breaking because chickens and other critters are not supposed to be able to communicate. Humans, dwarves, and elves and whatnot are not supposed to be able to talk with chickens. Okay, here we
Well, the
are.
Hobbit had a talking.
Where is. Okay.
I think the dwarves can talk to ravens.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And there was that fox. There was somebody posted about that fox in Lord of the Rings. There's a fox who saw hobbits sleeping in the Shire out of doors and commented on how strange it was.
Isn't
And
that the fox that we see in the first chicken run?
yes,
The
exactly. And I shared that the dialogue from the fox. So it's that very fox is in LOTRO, and you can interact with it on the chicken run. So every time you're doing, and we will be meeting that fox on this chicken run too. We will interact with that very same fox. Here we go. Now, next we're going to swim north. We have places to go. We have to go see Longbough now. Gonna put my auto swim and just swim, swim, swim.
is he the one we normally see on the Evendim run?
Yeah, the regular Evendim run is where we're going next. Up at the Eve Spires. There's a big ent up there we're going to talk to. And then we head for Forod. So 7 hours and 5 minutes left. So we're almost an hour into the chicken run. Making pretty good time here. So a half dozen chickens. Good size flock. You can see I'm going to pop over to Twitch. How many viewers do we have? Oh, we've got Zoom. How long have you been doing chicken runs and chicken tending? Blue Lou? Well, Crispy Chicken has been doing this probably less than a year. I think probably spring or summer I started getting seriously into the chicken play. So Crispy has been around that long. And in fact, Crispy Chicken was created, you may guess, from the name that Crispy Chicken is all about chicken play. That's his thing as a tune. And so I learned about chicken tending. I learned about chicken tending from other chickens and other chicken tenders who have been doing this much longer. Some of the people I talked to, and I'm not sure if you can hear it. So I did a chicken run on Landreval server, and there's a lot of people talking there about their experience from years ago, like doing chicken play from the start. Chicken play used to be a lot harder when they first invented it. They didn't have the thing where the aggro was reduced. So you'd be going through and like these swarms of insects that don't bother anybody would be chasing after chickens and defeating them. And, any deer or like rabbit that was in the neighborhood the chickens would aggro and get in trouble. So it was crazy difficult when it first started, but then they made it more doable, which I think is good. But so chicken play has shifted a bit over the years. One of the things that used to be doable that no longer is, they had a bunch of chickens. Apparently, somebody once got a flock of chickens together to attack a wolf in the Shire, and they were actually able to get XP from doing that, and they leveled the chicken up from level 1 to level 2. We did an experiment a few months ago where we attempted that on Gladden here, and it did not work. So we were slain over and over again, and it didn't go well for the chickens. We tried, we failed. It was an experiment. We learned something. Now we know. And so it was fun. Good thing about Chicken Run is that it's no minimum level to start it, says Billy Ostrich. You're absolutely right. And welcome, Billy Ostrich, to our Twitch stream. Radagast the Brown could talk to animals, right? Yes, Radagast could. He does it all the time. So, yeah. So there's all kinds of things that they could do. And I did start in the LOTRO forums. I did a list of sort of a wish list for chicken play, things that they could do. New quests, new titles. I don't know if a chicken could ever get to Umbar. That might not be doable because of the way that they set up King's Gondor, that you have to go in a different, like, after battle time zone. Well, how would a chicken do that, right? So, not sure how the devs could make
Go
that
away
happen.
on a boat.
Yeah, I don't know how they would do that.
You have different chicken skins, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Like chicken rewards. I would love it if I've got chicken coops at Crispy Chicken's house. You can all visit Crispy Chicken's house. It's just up the hill from Hildy Flower's house. Hildy Flower's at the bottom of the hill. She's at 4 Floodside. Crispy Chicken is up at the end of Stonegate Path in Lindleby, in the Bull Hallett neighborhood. So everyone's welcome. If you visit Crispy Chicken's house, you'll see chicken coops there. He's got a few of them. But when you click on them, you don't get anything. I think they should have a chicken coop, or maybe chicken nest or something, where you click on it and it gives you an eggs. Because I've got beehives down at Hildy Flower's place where you click on the beehive, it gives you 3 honey, right? I've got Sam Gamgee down there. He can give you like fish or food or veg, fruit, veggies, whatever. So you get free food from Sam. You get free honey from the beehives. And I've got ingredient crates there at Hildy Flower's house that you can get universal crafting ingredients for free. 3 a day minimum. If you're VIP, you click on the other crate, the VIP premium crate, and you get 6 more. So you can get 9 of these premium crafting ingredients. And when you're trying to level up a new crafter, because you've swapped over and given them another gathering skill on your whatever your profession is, then you can level that up a lot quicker with these universal ingredients. Well, actually, no, you can't do the gathering skills that way. But if you get something like, I set up another jeweler because my main's a jeweler, but I just had someone who can do jewelry so I can use up some of these gemstones that I collect that my main doesn't need anymore because she's already leveled up, right? So that's handy stuff to have. So yeah, you can. But I mean, there's the chickens. And there's all kinds of chicken decor you can get from. I think the Farmers Fair has chicken stuff, and you can get chicken pets from the Buried Treasure event, and you can get chicken pets and emotes and decor at the Hobnanigans event as well. And if you want to know how to do Hobnanigans, Cryspea did a video about that. Took him a while to figure it out. So if you're new to it, and you want some guidance on how the heck this all works, then maybe Cryspie's done a video to explain exactly what you need to know. So we do a show off prints of unusual places for a chicken in Middle Earth or something. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many places. Are there chicken races in the game? No, there are no chicken races. There are horse races at every time there's a festival on. There's horse races you can run in the Shire and in Bree. There are no chicken races that I'm aware of. So we've got races now. This crafting event for foresters in Combe, that's a race. Their players are pitted against other players. Maybe they could have a chicken race where chickens are pitted against each other trying to get somewhere first without getting slain, Like make it a race across the high moors in the Troll Shaw. That would be that would be an adventure. Race through the stealth moor prowlers and try not to die. That would be fun. It might be kind of frustrating if you had one. But when I did, I think it's my Troll Shaw's solo video. I made a stream, uploaded as a video, when Cryspea did the Troll Shaw's solo. And one of the things I caught on that video was a stealthed moor prowler running down the road. My paranoia skill picked it up, and thank goodness I was not on the road. I would have been dead. So yeah, so the high moors is quite perilous for chickens. And if you get across it in one piece, you're lucky. It's not just it's not just skill that you need. You also need a little bit of luck, just a little, to survive the high moors as a chicken, even with your chicken skills. So here we go. We're at the Eve Spires now. Let's go talk to this guy over here. Have a little chit chat. We have all our chickens here. 1, 2, 3. I think we have all our chickens. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 5 chickens. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, we've got 6 chickens. Yay, we're all here. Okay. Alrighty
Can we
then.
take a quick break?
Yes, good idea. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to go powder my nose. I'll be back shortly, and then we can carry on. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, I am back. Not sure who else is now. Is Cormac still on follow?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start moving, and we'll see who's joined us. We'll see who's back already. I'm not sure if Aelor is back yet. We'll wait till they come over to where we are, and then we'll know they're back. Oh, there's a person running around there. Hey, Mertensia splashing in the water there. Yes, we can have a little refreshing bath. And make this guy wonder what the heck is going on. Lothar Bjorn. Okay.
I'm back.
Yay. Cormad is still following me, so yay. Okay, it's just Aelor we're looking for. No chicken will be left behind if we can help it. But you know, sometimes we have to leave chickens behind because sometimes problems happen in the real world. Sometimes they just vanish because they've lost connection. That's been known to happen from time to time. Oh, a frost tusk youngling. Very cool. I wonder if Cormat has any pets. I should check and see.
Just got that the other day, and I love that it has a saddle on.
Oh, I never noticed that. Yeah.
It makes me really wish we had a mammoth mount.
That would be very cool. Okay. Cormac can carry a swan kite to signal to everybody where he is, what's going on. Unless it gets in the way of the camera, I may have to get rid of that or change it to a corgi or something. He only has a couple of pets. Okay, so where's Aelor? Is Aelor back yet? Aelor! What up? Better get Cormad back on follow. Yeah, that kite's going to be in the way. It'll be obstructing the view. I think I should make it go away. That's better. Okay. Hop over to Twitch, see what's happening over there. Lulu92 says, I do want a chicken hat. I need to get one when the time rolls around. Well, there's the chicken mask that Cryspea wears. And then there's the nest hat, which you can make a chicken appear in the nest hat on your head, but it operates like a carrying chicken. So you can't do anything while you've got a chicken on your head, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? I wish they had an opossum mask in the game. My wife and I love opossums. They are so cute. Well, you know, that can go on the list for the devs. I don't know. Are possums a thing in the game? I'm not really. Because you don't see, you know, trash pandas amongst the critters in the Shire or Bree or whatever, opossums. I can't remember if the opossums are a thing in the game at all. I know we've got like foxes and hedgehogs are a thing. We have hedgehogs. A possum pet, that would be amazing. Yeah. Maybe when they open up a new zone, they'll add opossums to it. can put that on the wish list. Yeah. So Aelor. Oh.
It's a fun story time. I was going through some of my screenshots and I found one with, I think it was Cryspea and Drumstick.
Oh yeah.
And we all went to party on the rock.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've had some good times. We had some fun. One of my favorite chicken runs was the one where we went up through Yondershire.
I'm back.
Yay! Okay, we're ready to rock and roll then. All right, let's get the show on the road. Back into the water, everyone. And we swim, swim, swim. Let's aim in this general direction.
What's the next destination?
Forod. So we kind of head for Tinnudir and we can take the road up from there. I think Tinnudir is generally this direction-ish. Get my auto run on. Chickens have the playing a possum ability, so why not? Well, exactly. So there is a reference to opossums that we have right on our quick slot bar as we speak. So it is the most useful chicken defense skill.
Don't minstrels have a similar ability too?
I don't know. I don't really play a minstrel. My minstrel is just a cook, basically. He's a crafting alt.
Yes. I think it's like still as death.
Hmm.
I just call it flop.
Yeah. I've seen a possum use that skill. There was, I used to foster a Siberian Husky dog, and the dog found a possum in the yard. And the possum was playing possum, and I was chasing after the dog to try and grab it by the collar and bring it away from the so it would stop chasing this poor critter. And I saw the critter go flying up in the air, like the dog tossed the possum up in the air, and then it was like laying there. But I had to drag the dog in the house. So I brought the dog inside, and then I went back out with the flashlight to see if the poor critter was okay. But it had gotten up and taken off by then. I don't think it had been bitten, just sort of played with a little, like a cat batting a mouse around. But yeah, it's it would be a tough life. So they do add new animals in the game. They added lions and crocodiles in Umbar, so those are kind of cool. My main has a pet crocodile now. So yes, chicken-related gear is good. And I get some good stuff with the hobnanigans. I've got the hobnanigans field in my yard. And I love the chicken emotes. They are awesome. The chicken putt, the chicken drive, the chicken chip. So you're golfing with chickens. It's almost like a hobby. Playing hobnanigans is kind of like a hobby, but it's not set up like a hobby like fishing is in the game. When they say they're adding a new hobby, it'll be something where it's you have a skill that you level up somehow by doing something. So would there be like a golfing skill where you use the skill and it makes some ball appear or goblin head and you give it a whack and try and aim for something? I don't know. Not sure how they're going to make that work.
They already have a golfing mini game during the Halloween festival.
A golfing mini game during Halloween?
You have to go hunt the gourd, the goblin gourd around.
Oh yeah, yeah. You whack the goblin gourds. You're not aiming for anything though. It's just a thing. You click on the gourd and move along and whack the next one. So
So I'm looking at yesterday's Orion of the Rings summary.
yeah.
I haven't had the chance to watch it, but under hobby, the summary says not golf.
Not golf. Damn it. Okay, so we don't have a clue. All right. So what will it be?
Well, it says right afterwards one of two potential aspects: collecting or discovering the world. I'm not sure what that means though.
Okay, so like taking rubbings of plaques or something like that, where there's plaques or monuments in the game, and you'd go and, or maybe you would take a sketch it, do a sketch like an artist, have a sketchbook and fill it with pictures of monuments or something like that. That's a hobby. Or some people have suggested like bird watching, where you go and find the birds and look at the birds, or make a list or something. Click on the birds and you get a deed. Okay, you found the, you know, crabbin or thrush or whatever. So who knows? I guess we will wait and see.
Yeah, with the fishing one, you can get cooking supplies. So I wonder maybe this new hobby be like supplies for, like if it's an etching, you get stuff for scholars.
That would make sense. That would make sense. Yep.
I always like the idea that you can go like foraging. Like they have that one event where you go around Bree and pick flowers. Like you could get like
Oh, right.
dyes or
Yeah. Yeah, that's during one of the summer things. Picking flowers all over the place.
I think right now the only way you get the ingredients for dyes is to give a farmer, or you get like random pieces from mining.
Yeah, like when you're on landscape, you can find things like yarrow and woad and things that a scholar can use to make dye, but you need to get the ingredients. And you need a farmer to make, because that's about the only way to get juicy strawberry, which you need for like red dye. I think you can, if you pick up raspberries or strawberries on landscape, once in a blue moon, you might get a juicy version of it that you can use, that a scholar can make dye with. But I think it's mostly the farmers you need to get that ingredient.
And I think upper level farmers, you get the flower field that just gives you nothing but dye ingredients.
Oh yeah, yeah. I should check into that. I changed my farmer. My cook and farmer used to be combined, but then I shifted my farmer over to another tune because I already had like 3 large crafting carryalls full of all the cooking supplies, all the ingredients and whatnot. So it just got to be a bit much. So I thought, let's swap out one of these large crafting carryalls, the 4th one, over to my dedicated farmer, another tune. Okay, we on our way here? Here we go. Or am I chasing? Yes. My chicken chaser's still chasing me, so yay. Yeah, Blue Lou says collecting flowers would be cool. It would be great to get supplies for dyeing easier. That would. Yes, we have tunes in the game, like sketching would work for a scholar. Like, and there are NPCs that have quests that are related to that exact activity. So it would be good.
Like a whole side quest where you just follow an elf around while he tries making paint.
Yeah, yeah. So there's all kinds. There's a guy in Gundabad, a side quest guy. I can't remember if he's side quest or main quest, actually, epic quest, where he's like a lore master and he's trying to do all the scholar things.
It always bothers me that they have yarrow for like dyes when it's like you can make a health potion out of that. Why is it not a health?
Yeah. Here we go. Gotta watch out for these tomb robbers when we're running up the hill. So one thing we could do, after we get the next chicken stone, we could take a shortcut. Oh, field hare. We could take a shortcut across country to get back to Oatbarton, because that's where we're going to have to go next after Ostvarot. So we could go cross country instead of following the road to get to Oatbarton.
Couldn't we just take the road?
We could take the road. Yeah, if we feel safer taking the road, because there's like oath breakers and all kinds of critters, so yeah. I should try and glance every now and then at my mini map to see if there's red dots there as we go up the hill. This is the way. How are we doing here? Got the flock together? Yay. Yay! Lovely, relaxing Saturday afternoon chicken run. What games would be cool for a hobby? Just play mini games versus NPCs or other players. Oh. The possibilities are endless. Poor thing. That looked like that could have been the killer rabbit from Monty Python. Mertensia's kin name is a reference to that. That's an excellent kin name. What is it? The Carabana Grenadiers. I love that. Quite brilliant. I'm on
Master in there, so I can do the holy hand.
the holy hand grenade. Yes. And 3 shall be the number of the counting. So I'm questing on another toon, a lore master. I've got a lore master that I'm leveling now with a minstrel in the kin. So the two of us are questing together a lot. He's like my virtual boyfriend now, so it's kind of cute. And I took him to see the cave in Limelight Gorge, which is a reference to that very event from that Monty Python film. So we went to see that very special rabbit in that special little cave in the Limelight Gorge. It's like an Easter egg. One of my favorite Easter eggs in the game. There's nothing to it. It's just a cave with a rabbit in it. Well, more than one rabbit. There's a lot of rabbits, but one rabbit is like a big white rabbit. It's different from the others. Yay, I completed the Effendim Explorer. So run across that chicken stone, complete your explorer deed, and now we can run back to Oatbarton to use the first of our strange chicken nests that we will need to use.